again, everyone. Galidorn back here, playing Call of Dragons. Just a quick update to this one today, just to let you know, I have upgraded my city to level 11. Right now, currently, I'm working on my College of Order, getting that up to level 11, because I've reached a point now where all the things I'm researching, or basically all the things I'm researching, require me to be at level 11. So that was the next logical step in building. Although first, as I said, I did do my storehouse to level 11, and I put my foundry up to level 11.
The numbers all go to 11. Look, right across the board. 11, 11,
and most of
11,
the amps go up to 10.
Exactly.
Does that mean it's louder? Is it any louder?
Well, it's one louder, isn't it?
Policies are coming along. As you can see, I'm 10 out of 10 on the base. I went back here because I was getting a little low on my prestige. And now moving on, I'm going to finish this row here, mainly because I want to keep rebuilding my prestige. And as you can see, it's quite a lot less. I'm going to work on this level here for the next bit. And I have started using some of my speed ups. As you can see here, I have been building up quite a lot of speed ups. I've been very judicious in hanging on to them as I get them, being very patient and not speeding things up. But I did realize that I was building up a lot of the 1 minute, 5 minute speed ups for training, way more than anything else. You can see I have 1,200 in both of them now. So I have been starting to use those, and I've been using those.
You start getting excited, motherfucker! We gotta go!
And the reason why I've been doing that is because I noticed that maybe one of the problems I'm having in beating the higher level Darklings, the Darkling Guards, is that my Legion capacity of my heroes is much larger than the troops I have actually to give them. So now I've realized I have to start using those speed ups to build up my troop sizes, so I can give them actually the level of Legion that their higher level demands. I realize why the Darklings have gone up to such a high level is because my city and my heroes have been going up, and also the levels. So I mean, obviously, you know, they'll scale up to give me a challenge as I go along. But however, I have not built up enough of the troops to be able to fight them. So I'm going out. I can't show you right now because I have legions on resources. But if I was to send out Walder's troop level is over 30,000. I think it's around 35,000, 35 or 36,000. And when I send him out with the Vestals, you can see I only have 25,000 Vestals total. So he's going out with only about 2/3 of what he can carry. So now I've realized I have got to start providing more troops. So that's what I've been doing now when I'm building. I've been focusing on speeding them up. Also, I'm going back and forth between the war horses and the knights, because I do need more war horses as well for my gathering. However, the knights are the bigger priority here because I've been sending them out, and it's the same way with all my heroes. All my heroes are able to carry way more troops than I'm able to give them. So that's an issue now that I'm trying to rectify. Okay, so the other two big updates are I've moved my city. Okay, so now I've moved a bit farther north. I'm still in the Forgotten Lands, but I used one of my 3 relocations that I had remaining, the ones, the beginner ones that will end when the season ends. So I had to use them anyway. Because where I was down here, one of the largest alliances set up a core fortress basically right next door to me. And I had a couple of legions kicked off of resources. I don't think obviously they weren't there. They don't give a shit about me or whatnot. But they are a sister alliance with the alliance that is right here. So I think they're trying to build some kind of power base down here. I don't think they were going to really target me. I'm small potatoes, obviously. But I wasn't comfortable having them right on my doorstep. Basically, I was right here, And as you can see, I would have been right next to them, so that made me very uncomfortable. So I decided just to move up here. And it was very fortuitous where I moved because I can't do it right now because, like I said, I have people out on the resources. But I do have a dark chest right here on my doorstep. This has been very beneficial because when I fight them, even if I lose a legion, it's so close that I can send out another legion to attack. So my initial 3 legions, as long as I can keep one alive in the fight and the other ones die, they get back in time that I can send out, I can restock them and send them out before the fight ends. So as a matter of attrition, I could beat and farm this dark chest right here. So that's been very beneficial. I like this area. I'm still kind of close to some other alliances, but I think this gives me enough of a cushion. I don't really have to worry about people coming in and knocking me off my resources or screwing with me in any kind of way. I can just still hang out here and build. Now, I did say in my last video that when I hit level 11, I was going to start trying to get an alliance. Now, the thing is I've been looking at different alliances, and I want to be very careful about who I request to join. I'm giving serious consideration to joining the one that I was just discussing that's set up on my doorstep. That way I won't have to move out of this region. Because for some of the other ones, I will have to use a random relocate into either the Burning Lands or into Calcia. So my plan is to keep an eye on the alliances, and the way I'm doing that is going through the rankings, and I would like to see by alliance power, but however, I'm not going to be able to because I'm not going to be able to complete the Augerstone stage because I'm not in an alliance. And I do believe that if you look at New Dawn, your alliance must occupy 8B in the Flayer. So obviously I'm not in an alliance, so I don't think that will unlock for me. So until I'm in an alliance, I actually won't be able to view power. I have been looking at alliance towers and alliance merits. I want to be able to also be attractive to the higher end alliances. I don't believe I'm going to go for this one, the top alliance, because I've looked at their welcoming page, and they seem to be a bit more demanding than I am comfortable in getting into. They have a strict, if you're not on and active in 24 hours, they'll kick you out. So that's, I can see, like 48 hours as a minimum, but 24 hours means they're pretty serious. So they'll also expect you to be, be a spender and to be leveling up, and they'll be, I guess, telling you how to do things. And I'm not really comfortable with that aspect of it. So not only do I want to get into an alliance I'm comfortable with, that they're powerful enough that they're not going to get wrecked like the initial alliance that I got into, I also don't want to be in one that's going to be stressing me out with playing the game. So basically what I'm saying is I kind of want to pick and choose, and I know that's maybe a little unrealistic.
My prospects look bleaker than a gerbil's in a bathhouse.
But I feel the more power I get, the higher level of my city, that I can be attractive to, whichever one I pick, that I can be fairly comfortable that they will accept me. And also I had to look at their space as well, because there's no sense in applying if you only have maybe one spot open or no spots open. So right now I'm sitting at 914 power. I said level 11, progressing onward as best I can. So I'm still comfortable with being on my own. And when I'm ready to pull the plug on actually trying to get into an alliance, I'll feel comfortable with that. So having said that, also I think I might want to just explore the last area of the last region here, Athran, before I seriously push for application into an alliance. Simply because I want to be able to have the whole map uncovered in case, the events and whatnot require you to go in there. As it appears, I don't believe you can actually set up an alliance in there, because I would be thinking more the top alliances would have would have territories in there. being the the most high level region of the game. But however, looking in the affiliated regions, I do not see anybody in Atheran. So that tells me that the middle region is not somewhere you can set up your alliance. But however, like I said, I'm comfortable with just sitting here for now, so I think I'll busy myself with finishing my exploration and building the legions and getting more topping up to the heroes legion capacity before I make that push into getting the alliance. Because yes, this game is not really meant to be played on your own. You have to be part of the alliance. But I think having a good foundation first is more important. So I want to build myself into a city, into a character that alliances will actually want to have a part of it. And you could say, oh, well, why don't you just join any alliance and then build yourself up and take advantage of it and then go to the bigger alliances when, when you're able to. I don't really like doing that. If I join an alliance, I want to seriously be a part and a contributor and grow with that alliance. I've never been one in any game, no matter what it is, with any guilds or alliances, factions, whatever, groups you want to be a part of. I've never been one to hop around. I don't like doing that. I like to remain loyal to whatever alliance that I'm with. I know I jumped out of the first alliance I joined here on the first day because basically it was destroyed in the first day, and it was not something that was going to be viable for the long term. I don't believe they've ever recovered. I've looked back on them every now and then, and I don't see an alliance core tower. There are some cities that still remain of them in that area that I was in Zoland. But I believe that they're just dead cities, and that the players are inactive. But any active players that were part of that went and joined other alliances. Okay, guys, so I'm just going to show you what I'm talking about here. How I'm farming this dark chest. I sent 3 legions out. This one with his knights. He's a cavalry guy. Bakshi. I'll make this one Walder. Yeah, I'm sure you do, Walder. This is my little bow guanin there. A little bow killer. Yeah, with the Vestals. And you can see what I'm talking about here. 26,882 out of 40,000. Yeah, got to get those numbers up. And send Alwyn, and actually I think I'm going to send him out, and I'll put the swordsman in with them. As I develop my new infantry hero up, this will transfer to him. I'll see what I'll do with Alwyn from there. Okay. Also, I've gotten better at maneuvering these guys using this little menu on the side with their portraits. Double-clicking one, you can move them all. And then you have to watch which one is highlighted. You can click off, you can move them around. Oh, see that? You got to watch it. They have to watch.
Snowmen have peepers to watch.
Do I care if this world is ruined?
I got to get better at that, watching which ones are highlighted. Because you double click them and they're all highlighted and they can go in one spot. But you click off them. Sometimes it goes to 1 and sometimes it goes to 2.
Everyone, follow me. Shall we pick? I fought alongside His Majesty. One step at a time.
Anyway, that's not always the most beneficial way of moving them around. I find that it's a bit situationally specific. All right, so what we're going to do here is we're going to focus on this guy on this side, this level 15.
Act first.
Have you thought this through? Death is the only antidote.
And try to take him out quickly before we start focusing on the other ones. Take them on the extreme flank. Now, like I said, what you're going to see here is some of these guys will lose, but I'm close enough that I can send out other legions if the remaining legions can hang on. So here we go.
Feel the power of ice.
Strong are fighters and the weak are brave. All are destined for death.
Surrender to the king's maid.
Now I don't like this. Once they've defeated somebody, they'll start taking off hold. That really is irritating. Okay, so much better this time. Looks like none of them are going to die. Let's see. All right, so I think that was easier this time because it was a stone troll, not a witch troll or a shield troll. That was actually fairly easy compared to what I had been going through with that. Oh,
Primal magic longs to be awoken.
and I almost forgot to open it. I hope they don't respawn. That would be a dumb move on my part if they respawn and I didn't get the chest. So yeah, I've been working on that farming that spot right there. So this is a good spot that I moved into. So I'm going to show you a quick battle here. I'll fight these guys right on my doorstep. And this is neat, I found, because I can only send 2 legions out. So if they're getting defeated by that, I'll show you what I'm doing now with the dark chest here. I still have 1 legion out gathering some gems, so I don't have enough to attack this, but I can attack this with 2. And hopefully they'll beat one of mine. Also, just to let you know, I have picked up this guy,
Jax can't wait.
Bakar, which is actually a good pickup because he is my first champion that I have that's a legitimate infantry commander. I have been using Alwyn because of the artifact that he carries. So I've been sending him out with swordsman, but he's not an infantry commander.
Always be prepared.
Now that I have this guy, I've been working on leveling him. And eventually, my plan is to equip Bakar with this, and I'm going to switch over this magic bomb. I'll give that to Alwyn. And I'll switch over this artifact to Bakar once I feel that he is leveled up enough that he can start going out on his own. As well, I'm still focusing on Alistair, because Alistair is my true tank. So he can go out and he can tank as a commander when he reaches level 20. Since I'm coming in to, do the rotation of your proper tank, DPS healing, trying to create legions based on the Holy Trilogy. Because I've been finding out in fighting the Darkling Guards for the chests, you need your legion that can be your tank legion. You need your legions that will be your DPS, and then a legion that also has some kind of healing capability. So this game as well employs, like I said, the Holy Trilogy. I've also reached, having said that, I've also reached a level in the campaign where I need more legions. I'll just go out and show you. I'm not going to do any campaign fights right now. But getting up here, I start getting wrecked, like really wrecked at level 48. I wasn't even close, I was just getting destroyed, and I was wondering, well, what's going on there? Why is it such a jump up from here, from 47 to 48? And then I realized that I need another legion. I'm going in with 3, and I'm fighting like 5 or 6. So there's 5 legions here, over here, against my 3 smaller legions, and of course, the legions are underpowered. Right, like Walder now can take up 41,000 troops with him, and I'm just a bit over half that. So I either need to have more depth to my legions, or I need other ones, because one of the messages that comes up after I lose here is you need more legions. So I'm thinking that as my level of my city gets higher, I'll be able to deploy more legions. So having said that, the campaign is on pause for me for a while. And I'll show you what I was talking about before with the Darkling Guards and the chest. This is a new artifact I found on this dude. It's very good at dealing damage. So as you can see here, Walder's about to die, which is good. It's good because I'll show you he'll be able to get back there fairly easily.
Rest well, everyone.
There we go. Now he goes back. Oh, okay. They ended up defeating them. So what was going to happen there is that if this, well, we'll try it here. We'll try it here with these guys.
A lapse in judgment.
Okay, hopefully he'll hold out.
I've got it under control.
I shall fight by your side.
Come in.
So as you can see, even though he lost, I was able to bring him back out. So I've been taking advantage of that, and that's also working over here. Okay guys, so that's where I stand right now. Just hanging out, being patient, biding my time. Hopefully I won't get messed with too much. I haven't been messed with so far. I think I can, as long as I stay out in the hinterland away from anyone's border territories, I'm pretty good. Once again, I'll sign off by saying I hope everyone, you guys out there, is doing well. I hope your game is going well for you. You're progressing as you wish to, as your gameplay style dictates. I'll come back and give another update probably in a couple days, maybe when I reach 12 or when I've hit an alliance. But till then, as always, guys, thanks for watching.